Friends and followers. So here's my amateur radio Python Pegasus control software that I've been working on. I've been using Eclipse to run the software. So now when I run this stuff here, right about there, it'll bring up a browser all ready to go. Hit that, software comes up, radio restarts, and the browser flies right up on the page. So I still want to make this a lot neater right now. This is just basically a collection of buttons and widgets to prove things can get done. So I did add a few things on here. I did add, I don't know if I told about the S units before or not. That's been added. I also put like a watt meter on here. So when it transmits, you can see how many watts you're putting out, and this will kind of hold the peak until you receive. So this will tell you the peak PEP value which you obtained. So yeah, I still got the bands in here where you can do band check here on WWV. That still works. Volume control here still going. So band check on this. Band check here. Band check here. That's working. 15 megahertz. Here's 20. So yeah, things haven't been too good lately around here as far as the amateur radio bands are. 25 megahertz. There's CHU. What's not going to come in? It's about 5:30 p.m. here. CHU. This might work here. No. So I've heard those before, but they're not going to be working now. It seems like the sunspot cycle is wrong, and there's some coronal discharges, I guess, that are corrupting the band. Anyway, what else? So I have a transmit enable feature now and disable transmit power selection, and this seems pretty accurate too. So that works. Transmit bandwidth is working. The mic gain, I haven't got this working yet. I can't seem to affect the mic gain at all. The speech processor is working. I can turn this thing on and nail it, and it works really well. This I haven't tried yet. Tune transmitter, I tune in FM mode. So, well, for example, so what am I on? I'm on 15, I'm on 20 meters here. Let's go to 15 meters. And you can hear all the FT8 on here. There's 15 meters FT8, 12 meters, a bit of FT8 here. Kind of it's hard to hear, but it's there. Here's 10 meters FT8. It was in there an hour ago. Here's 20 meters FT8 again. Somewhat. 30 meters is always strong. FT8 on 30 meters. 40, nothing, I'm sure. 40 is always kind of, oh yeah, it's got some FT8. Look at that. 80 meters, probably nothing. I don't hear anything. Okay. Anyway, that's about that. I guess I can try and transfer it 15 meters. Okay, here's 15. Let me go someplace where I can transmit here. So I don't hear anybody here. If I try and tune the radio, you should see the watts come up. So if I enable transmitter power of say 10 watts, let's see what it does. Transmit on 10 watts. See that? And that's right from the radio itself. So that's pretty cool. That's right from the RF deck, and then translated up through the web browser into an integer and displayed. I won't get that lucky with the rest of these. I didn't calibrate it. There's 15. Let's see what that does. 15, 14. See what I mean? It's not exact. Let's go, say, to 20 watts. There's 19. Yes, that's pretty close, though, which I just guessed. So I'm pretty inspired by that. You had to code this thing in hex values, in hex. So I kind of just divided up hex by 10 and just made guesses. Here's 25 watts. Transmitter on. Boy, it's close. And let's go up to 70 watts. That's some real power for this place. Transmitter on. Yeah, it looks like it folded back a little bit, didn't it? So it doesn't like that. Can I go to 40 watts? Probably not on this band. Transmitter. Okay, no, it doesn't like that. And I don't want to blow up my transmitter. Let's see, what am I doing here? I'm on direct. If I probably tuned the match box, the antenna match for 15 meters, it might work better. Let's go here to 12. And let's scoot up a little bit. I don't hear anybody. Okay, what do we try? 30 watts right here. What happens? Transmitter on. Okay, there's 30 watts. Transmitter off. And let's try 50 watts. Transmitter on. Yeah, somewhat. What if I try and change it to, like, say 60 watts? It doesn't comply. Transmitter off. Okay, can I go to 60 watts? Transmitter on. 40 watts. That's all it's going to do. Probably because it's mismatched. Oh, that's kind of fun. What about 10 meters? There's 10 meters. Let's go up a little bit. I don't hear anybody. Let's go to low power here. 15 watts. Tune transmitter on. Got 14 watts. Can I go to 40 watts? Transmitter on. 45 watts. Look at that. Transmitter off. So it probably matches well in this band. 70 watts. This is scary though. I hate doing this without really being careful. Transmitter on. No. So anyway, yeah, I don't want to push my luck here. Looks like it'll do 40 watts okay without folding back. I have the antenna box on direct right now. Anyway, that's that. And I can still tune around on here and listen for people. Disable transmitter volume. Don't know if this is active or not. At this time of the day at like 5:30, there's people on here. Let's get some volume going on here. See who's on here. People are on 420 a lot in Las Vegas. All right, now. All right, let's see if there's any loud CB people on here who are probably running 3 kilowatts. Let's try out the CB people. So I'll use a keypad and enter in 27, 27, enter. And now we're going to go to AM mode. Going to go broad. Okay, we're broad AM here. Let's see what we find. There's probably all sorts of people on this thing. On CB. It's not terribly busy. I wonder if it's local Las Vegas stuff going on. Spanish. I gotta fix the remaining denominator on this thing so it doesn't So it goes back to 0. When I go to AM, I want the solder set to 0, so I gotta fix that. All right, well, that's about it. Guess I can skip down here again. There's somebody loud. That guy's loud. He's probably running 3,000 watts. Pomona, California, habla español. I wonder if that guy's ground wave in the Vegas. He might be. Well, that's about it. Nothing else interesting there. More Spanish down that way. All right, well, so much for that. Let's jump down to ham band here. Nobody on there. 20 meters. Oh, he's not very strong. Let's try 30. Nothing there. I think we tried this. There's somebody. Not very strong. That's what I get from here. I hear people, but it's not very strong. How do you like that? That's pretty cool. Let's go wide open. All right. Let's try 40. 40 is always busy with somebody rag chewing. These guys are on every day. Those guys are so weak that it's just hard to make sense of what they're saying at all. That's about it. So much for that. 80 meters here is always dead until the nighttime. Nobody on here until late at night. $160. Anyway, there's broadcast band there. Whoa, look at that. That's a problem, isn't it? That's a real problem. It shouldn't tune negative. All right, let's take one more look at the amateur radio bands here. We'll start off with CHU on 20 meters. There it is. I hear it. Well, it was there. That's all the way from the Toronto area, the Greater Toronto area. From one, I think from Ottawa or somewhere. So that's kind of cool. WWV on 25, nothing. 20, nothing. 15, maybe a little bit. No, nothing. 10, it's very busy. And 5, a little bit. Little bit. All right, that's enough. Oh yeah, and I got the AGC to work too. The AGC to work. So you can go slow, medium, fast. This really only makes sense when there's static crashes and really for some sideband. So let's see here, sideband. Let's see if I can find the sideband. No, yeah, pollo. It's no chicken. Yeah, that quiets it down, doesn't it? So that's some real high fidelity SSB, which means he's encoding it pretty well. And this thing's decoding it pretty well. Of course, when I'm on 6KCs, it's pretty cool. So little tiny Ten Tec Pegasus slash Jupiter radio. It's a pretty darn good one for late 1990s and early 2000s. All right, well, this concludes my little demo. I hope you liked it. You can see the software here has been chugging along, which it does, and the browser is hitting the web server here, and it's returning what's going on. So that's the story there. Or did it quit? I don't know. Oh, it's still going. It's still going. Well, thanks for watching. I hope this was instructive and you enjoyed it, and have a great day.